Well, hi Aquarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Hi, Aquarius. What is happening for Aquarius coming up? What is happening for Aquarius coming up, please, universe? What do they need to know? What can they expect? There you are, the star card. Okay, let's see what we have here. In the order they came out, cards, Aquarius. Why? Okay, I have two cards left for the second part of the reading. So, Aquarius, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Wands. This is, like something's brewing. Something is going to come out your mouth. It's been brewing inside of you. Something about a fresh start and a new beginning, because you're holding on to this staff here, and that's what they're all about. But this is something that needs to be said, okay? And it looks like you're going to be saying it. That's around your entire reading, because that's where this reading is going. What's going to happen when you speak up or speak out? Let's keep reading. I got the Hierophant up here in your highest energy. The Hierophant, the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Hierophant is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability, groundedness. This is a very spiritual card about marriage. These are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So whatever you have to speak up about has to do with becoming grounded or secure or stable or even married. Or it's about a marriage you're already in. Okay? Right next to the Hierophant is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there is truth. There's some kind of clarity that you need to... This is a very actionable card, the Knight of Swords. Rushing forward with that sword up of truth and clarity. I feel like that's what you're doing when you're speaking up. It's like, I need the truth and I need it now, type energy. And it has to do with this Hierophant energy. I have the Four of Wands on the other side of the Knight of Swords. This is a very strong soulmate energy. See them? So that's a connection between you and someone else here. You could be already married, like I said, or you were planning on getting married, something like that. But this is union between two people. There's a lot of love and a joy associated with this card. Very strong soulmate energy. So the truth has got to come out. Whatever it is, and you're going to make it come out. I have the Eight of Cups under the Hierophant. Are you thinking of walking away from a committed relationship or one that won't commit? One of the two. And I think that's why you need to speak out, because it's been brewing. Whatever it is, it's been brewing. And it has to come out because you need to move forward. I have the Hermit here because... you're ready to turn your back on love. So you love this person, but something is wrong. Something's off that needs to be spoken about. Action needs to be taken. I have the Hermit here right next to the Page of Wands and under the Four of Wands. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is about your path forward. This is why you're speaking up and speaking out. You're going to move forward, and you need to know what path you're going to take. Okay, is it with them, or is it on your own? Right under this Eight of Cups, where you're considering, maybe you will have to walk away, is a Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading, but this is a card of transformation. A card of, the end of the old, beginning of the new. So changes are definitely taking place. I still don't know for sure if you're walking away, how this is going to be resolved. I have the Ace of Cups right next to the Death card and under the Page of Wands. Yet one thing you need to say is, hey, I love you. And if you love me, you know, I think it's about obtaining. It could be a two-way reading. It could be for those who are involved in a marriage that's having problems, or it could be that you are expecting a commitment by now. So it's all about the love, and you are, you know, this is your energy. You have a huge cup of love for this person, and if you see in this Eight of Cups, there's a cup missing right there. So if you walk away, you're going to take your love with you, for sure. So you need to know, you need answers. I don't know exactly what this is about, but you definitely need answers. It has to do with commitment or security, stability, traditional values and morals. It does have something to do with that. I have the King of Cups next to the Ace of Cups, and under the Hermit. This is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But Aquarius, this is you with that giant cup of love, and you're pulling it back. You feel like you're pulling it back and you're speaking out, and you're like, you're pulling it back until you find out whether you want to hand it back out or not. You do love this person, okay? That is obvious. Here's your card, the Star. Let's take out more cards for Aquarius's reading, please, universe. What's going on? What else do they need to know for Aquarius? For Aquarius. Okay, let's see what we got here. I got lots of cards. I think I got extras in this for this reading. Scoot these up a little bit. I'm going to take out an angel card and a universe card at the end of this reading. In the order they came out. I have 2 extra cards. So, up here in your highest energy is your card, the Star. The energy of this card is healing. There's going to be some healing going on after this conversation. You know you might have to walk away in order for you to move forward. This is like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, having your reflection bounce back, and remembering the bare essence of who you are, what you want from life, what you don't want from life. Very spiritual, very healing. So with you speaking out and speaking up, it's going to be very healing for you, okay? I have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the Star. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading. Now, I do have Taurus and I do have Virgo already in this reading. Just want to point that out. But the energy, that's what's most important. And you're looking at that pentacle. It is about the commitment. You need the security. You need the stability in this relationship. All cards are male or female. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in your highest energy. That's great. Because the Wheel of Fortune means wheel for the better. And this is the universe. That wheel is turning. So timing. Timing is everything. So the wheel is turning to move you forward. That's what you're feeling. That's what's been on your mind. All these little whispers in your ear. All these little pushings and pullings to get you to move forward. That's why you're finally coming out with what you need to come out with. It's the universe. There's, they have plans. I have the 2 of Pentacles right below the Star and next to the Hermit. Seeking your path forward, all the healing that you're going to be doing, and getting, right back to your bare bones of who you are. You're confused about the Pentacles. Look at that. You're juggling them. It's like some days you feel like there's hope for this relationship, and some days you feel like there isn't. And I think this has been going on a while, and you want off this roller coaster. You just want off. You want to get balanced. So I feel like there is a separation. I think you do walk away, or they walk away after this conversation, but then you come back together. I have the 3 of Cups right under the Queen of Pentacles, and next to all that confusion there about commitment, security. This is a happy reunion card. 3 cups of happiness and love. And it's right under the Queen of Pentacles and right next to the confusion about the Pentacles. This is your ship. Right under the Wheel of Fortune, this is your ship coming in. This is a reunion. They're coming back. There's like a break, but they're coming back. And you're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, looking out over the world with the other hand. You're really hoping they do come back. And you're hoping they do come back with a pentacle. And I see that they are coming back with a pentacle because this is right under the Wheel of Fortune that's helping to bring them back. This is like something that had to come out in the open. It had to come out. And you figured that out, you know, that this has to come out. It can't go on this way. I have the Chariot under the Two of Pentacles and next to the King of Cups. This is a card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. And Cancer is a water sign right next to the King of Cups. But this is about moving forward. You're moving forward from pulling back that cup of love, which you do pull back and you hold very close to yourself. You're moving forward from all the confusion about whether this relationship can be stable, secure, and committed again. Whether you're married already or not. I have the High Priestess right next to the Chariot and under the Three of Cups. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. And if you just pull back that pomegranate curtain, you're probably already telling yourself, oh, I know, I can feel that they're coming back. I can feel that when I think about them, they know I'm thinking about them, and vice versa. So I think you have a very strong connection. You have that Four of Wands up here. I think you can almost feel each other's thoughts, feel each other's feelings. And I think your intuition is telling you they're coming back. I got the Page of Pentacles right next to the High Priestess and under the Three of Wands, waiting for them to return as your ship. That means with a pentacle, with stability, security, so you can move together. So, move forward together. I have the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is looking at your future, like looking at that pentacle as if it's a crystal ball. This is going to be handed to you. This is very precious to the other person. And they want to share it with you. They want to bring it in with them on that ship. These two extra cards that came out, King of Swords, which is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So this is you, Aquarius. Right next to the Five of Cups, your disappointment in love. Because you put your sword up, because you spoke up, and because you went in for the truth and the clarity, and you put yourself on guard, yeah, your cups did get kicked over. But the Five of Cups, I call the card of hope because there's two cups right behind this figure. And then turning around, you will see those cups. And they're coming in because there's going to be a reunion. They're coming back. So, you know, this is all the will of the universe. Let's find out what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say about this situation. For Aquarius, what do they have to say about this? For Aquarius, please. Let's see what we have here, Aquarius. I'll pull you out a card for Aquarius. The Two of Action. So you can pause and read this anytime you want, but I'm going to read it to you. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. And I know that's what you need to do. That's what the universe wants you to do. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So they're saying there could be a new person, but with this reunion card, I don't think so. I think this person's coming back. Also, let's take out a universe card, a law of attraction card. Let's see what they have to say about this reading for Aquarius. Aquarius for okay. I cannot create in the experience of another. So I'm going to read you what it says on the back. You can pause and read it too if you want. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is to set an example of joy. Become a being who thinks only that which you are wanting, who speaks, and that's with the star, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotion. So this healing that you need to do is very beneficial for you. So Aquarius, this was your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.